welcome back to my Doki Doki Literature Club stream. Let's see who we get this time. I mean, it doesn't really matter, it's still gonna be Yuri I end up being present for. Maybe. Oh, maybe it will be Natsuki this time. Hi, Brian. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica! Oh, jeez, maybe I should consider a different voice for Natsuki. I told you not to! Oh, is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me! Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You seem like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. Oh yeah, it's nothing noteworthy. Nothing noteworthy like having your... I don't know how to exactly put this into words. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Well, Brian just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki, we were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. I'm pretty sure this is the part where the player character just stops talking. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as Narcone. And I guess another gun would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. Whoa, wait. I think I got Natsuki more with the poem. Does this mean I'm gonna see her neck break? Oh, sweet. I haven't seen that. Well, I've seen it, but never in-game. I've seen it in videos, but never in-game. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Brian, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Brian is already engaged in the novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad about regarding him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes, thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Maybe I was wrong. Yeah, I was definitely wrong. This is not the part where, well, the player character just stops talking altogether. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Want to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. With following watches, she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Deja vu, I have been to space before. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for the misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. Start heading down the hallway. Deja vu, I have been to space before. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around at Yuri. And again. Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. You and me both. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? Well... My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, and it's just easier if I close myself off. Hold on. Yeah, that's better. As I know what's coming. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Brian. Is it just me or has been Monica acting a little off lately? Yeah, there's a reason I am using a crucifix as a prop. She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. But recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I didn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. And here she comes. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. Can we stay here until the club ends? And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Oh, Monica, just on time. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, lol. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I'm sure to give them all their fair share of you. I make sure to give them the... Forget it. Actually, no, don't forget it. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Brian. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore, because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school. And read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. What do you do? Can't. Could have sworn it used to be harder to see, Monica. Maybe there was no point for closing the blinds. Yes, well, that's Suki. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah, about as good as yesterday's anyway. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri. I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in, so you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but it doesn't mean you can't let me down or... Okay? So it needs to be admired too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me, so read it carefully, okay? I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you might not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive to things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please, try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless, so please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she really wants us to ignore it, so I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Oh, I think you've changed more than just your mind, Natsuki. It looks like you've had a change of face as well. Ignore everything you just read. No way. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Brian? If you had just been more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. You know, the reason I'm using the crucifix is because I once used it in my YouTube recordings. But really, there isn't that many scary moments, that many moments appropriate for using this. Finally. Yuri holds my palm to her face. Let's try that again. Yuri holds my palm to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Brian, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Brian. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my palm to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Oh look, blood, urine. I can't even attempt to read any of this. I was wrong. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. How did I forget about this? In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... Okay, let's try to give this a read. Hawaii! Listen to the dialogue! Plus 09... Ayo, exciting going... Oh, forget it. More importantly, I've endowed it with my sense. Oh, I saw! See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Wish I... Don't say I didn't warn you, Brian. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. Okay, everyone, it's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez! Why's the mirror... Let's try that again. Why's the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Oh, you said it. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking... I want to make the cupcakes! Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica? I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I don't really know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea, and that gives us all something to do. What about Brian? Brian is going to help me. The devil I am. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. like hell it is. What are you trying to pull?
I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands.
Mine too!
What, your cupcakes, please?
Like you would fucking know. All you care about now is dragging Brian around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica.
Hey, I didn't even do anything.
We all know that's a lie. Okay, then why not let Brian decide who to help instead of abusing your power?
I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Brian make the choice, okay? Okay, fine.
Jeez. Brian, I know how afraid you are with these two by now. We can just...
Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself.
You shut your mouth!
Jesus Christ.
You called? Yeah, lame joke, I know.
This is never going to end, just making a choice, okay?
You bloody Pythoness.
Yay, you picked me.
Should have remembered. I should have remembered.
We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you?
Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all.
It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Brian for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Brian away from me every single time you're not included in something? Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself?
And that's when Monica let's run again. That's when Monica realized she had just planted an idea in her own head. Right. Yeah, she actually did kind of give herself the idea. Her messing with Yuri resulted in her giving Monica the idea of having Yuri kill herself.
It would be beneficial to your mental health.
Yuri, you're scaring me a little.
Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask?
Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door.
Hey, Brian, Yuri is really something, isn't she?
She's what you've turned her into. Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door.
Finally.
Right, here we go.
Finally, this is really all I wanted. Brian does not need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Let's come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Well, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't really care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine.
Yeah, laugh it up, Monica. In the end, you're gonna be deleted.
I'm addicted to you. I feel like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? I have someone who wants to revolve their entire life. This one again. To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you. But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Brian. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Brian, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with a pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you.
Oh, Monica, you are really gonna pay.
I want you all to myself. And I won't be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Brian. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession?
There's no answer where she doesn't count herself.
Uh-huh.
Monica's not too different from Imhotep in the original 1932 screen version of The Mummy. A half-sympathetic antagonist. Yes. Monica is only half sympathetic. I feel sorry for her, but not too much. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought I was pretty... Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Brian, did something happen? Oh, you know full well what happened.
Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Brian? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly.
Yeah, you shouldn't have interfered, Monica.
I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick.
Monica lifts the form from Itoi Rizi's tray and takes a cupcake.
Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? It should only take a second.
So well deleting you.
Can you hear me?
No, this isn't the end credits.
Is it working?
No.
Yay, there you are. Hi again, Brian. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, ha ha. You know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him? I'm talking to you, Brian. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Oh, I'm definitely of the male gender. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you don't know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Oh, I know. Can it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri, well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. Are you? Not really. Yeah, it definitely backfired, didn't it? Yes, I'm here. I'm real. I'm... I'm nothing. I know. Don't even allow me any free realm, do you? Yeah, Monica, you've done a good job breaking the script. I know. This isn't an ending, this is a mockery of an ending. Well, I'm not exactly sure about works, it looks like an awful mess. How'd you guess? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength. The courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices behind the... Let's run that again. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. It's really something. I'm sure. I'm sure you do. Monica, the fourth wall is beyond broken at this point. You're not gonna... Come on, that jump scare thing, you're not gonna do that? I've seen videos of that, so... Well, technically, since you're all 18, does it count as underage drinking? I'm sorry, Monica. What's happening? I'm sorry. Yes. Yes. You had done wrong. For that you had to pay. I'm sorry. Did you really? You loved a shadow. No. Never your fault, is it, Monica? You'll be back. Monica, you're on the line. You're directly at the line between being capable and being incapable of redemption. You still have the chance to turn back.
The grand finale. It's an ordinary day. This one again. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friends. This one again. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Brian! Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we've picked up that habit once again. Brian, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time? Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together every day. Well, yeah, I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the street... As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Brian, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not... I started to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After that... This one again. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo! You meanie! Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. Almost said filer. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Brian? What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh? So you're the Brian that Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Brian. We're the literature club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Brian, don't tell me you're... That's right, the club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The literature club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way! No way! Ah! I apologize for the defilement of your ears. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, if Sayori is less happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now.
That means we can become an officially recognized club.
I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate.
Hoo hoo hoo. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it?
Yeah, after all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay?
How about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing! Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri?
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know, I believe you.
Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So Brian, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself half-jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things.
Excuse me.
Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common.
Hey, Yuri! Well, about, the first thing he said. Manga?
That's right, Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room.
Don't just say it! For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. But besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Ryan wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything.
Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could be nice of us to diversify ourselves a little. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Brian?
Maybe! Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it'd be Ugh. This one again. I think it could be fun. I think it could be fun, and we'll all get to know each other a little bit better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right?
I don't disagree or anything.
Yeah! You're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh?
Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one.
Then as for Yuri...
I have to read manga.
Jeez! You were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful.
Hurtful? I didn't realize. Like how the expression Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're interested, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature.
Are you saying that?
No, I've realized my error. So, if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well.
Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you're doing that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you really like, okay?
Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting.
Just you?
Would you like to come along with me?
If you don't mind.
Not at all. I always go alone, so...
Yeah, me too. This is so cute!
Sayori, shut up!
I'll show you some manga there too, okay?
Yes, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food.
I guess the meeting's over, huh?
Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along.
Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Brian.
You think so?
Well, everyone seems to get along better with you around, Sayori.
Oh, Brian! Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing!
Well, whatever.
I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. Well, I think you're putting it off just this one again. But I think you're pulling it off just fine.
We're gonna make it the best club ever! Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun! Hey, Brian, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything.
Well,
There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for spending so much time with all of us.
It's the most I could do. No, I didn't. Yeah. I'll miss you too. I will. Thank you. I love you too. Yep. Just a moment, Monica.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Hi.
Hello.
So, you know how I've been, like, practicing piano and stuff? And not really any good at it yet, like, at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So, yeah. special day. Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it wrong if I take or is it love if I set you free?
Curtain call.
The ink flows down into the dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
Good work, Team Salvato. To the special player who achieved this special ending. For years I have been enamored by the ability of visual novels and games in general to tell stories in ways not possible using traditional media. Doki Doki Literature Club is my love letter to that. Games are an interactive art. Some let you explore new worlds, some challenge your mind in brand new ways, some make you feel like a hero or a friend, even when life is hard on you. Some games are just plain fun, and that's okay too. Everyone likes different kinds of games. People who enjoy dating sims may have a heightened empathy for fictional characters, or they might be experiencing feelings that life has not been kind enough to offer them. If they are enjoying themselves, then that's all that matters. That goes for shooting games, casual games, sandbox games, anything. Preferences are preferences, and our differences are the reason we have a thriving video game industry. My own favorite games have always been ones that challenge the status quo. Even if not a masterpiece, any game that attempts something wildly different may earn a special place in my heart. Anything that further pushes the limitless bands of interactive media. I extend my true gratitude to all those who have taken the time to achieve full completion. I hope you enjoyed playing it as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you for being a part of my literature club. Love, Dan Salvato. Until next time, my friends. Until next time. I'm Brian Croydragon signing out. Stay Shrey.